All right, people, Catfish Dave here. This is pretty much a skipjack run. I messed up, and there's one spot I've been getting them at during the morning hour only. I got there late, seen some guy at the ramp. He talked to me for a while, and by the time I got out there, it was over with. The next place I occasionally get some this time of year in the summer is here at the dam, and but that's right before dark. We've got some time right before dark, and I said, well, I got a bumping rod in the boat here, and we don't have no skipjack. I got one white bass I've already cut up, and I caught this big Gasper goo. Check him out. Gasper goo, and we're gonna fish with what we got, and good chance of storms. I hope I don't get run out by them. It's storming all around me. Either way, yeah, we're gonna do a little bumping right here below Fort Loudoun Dam. Yes, sir. Hit my heading here. Hit my prop. I'm on speed 10 here. We'll see what this does. There's going to be a little bit of adjustment to start out with till I get everything going, how fast I need to be going backwards, how much weight I need for the amount of flow they've got going on. I am going backwards though. Probably need to slow it down just a little more. There's the old buzzer from the lock. The question is there some better catfish in here? Something over 4 pounds. We're fixing to find out. They are biting it right and left. I think there's a fish holding it there. There we go, there we go, there we go. We just hooked up, we just hooked up. We just hooked up with one big enough to actually eat it. I think, is he on? Yeah, he's on, he's coming to the boat. We just hooked up with one big enough to eat it. Come on up here. There went the bait. There went the bait. I believe I hear some thunder rumbling in the distance. Yeah. Yeah, I believe I hear some thunder rumbling in the distance, y'all. He tried to swallow that. Come on. Where's it at? Okay, I see how it is. Come out this way. You done a number on yourself there. There we go. Owner SSW got him. First one. Come on, man. First one. Small one, but it's a fish. Grab another piece of white bass. We're still drifting backwards. Yes, sir. Where's that rag at? Didn't take long. Biggest thing was getting the bait down. That current was a little switch for a 1 ounce, but down on this end, of course, it is a little more slack. Get on down there on the bottom. There we go, we're rubbing bottom there. I'll have to slow the boat down a little bit here. Let's go down to about speed 10. There we go. That one's stuck. That one's stuck. Or no, he didn't. He just came off right there. Or did he? What'd you do? Did you stick? Yeah, he's stuck. He's swimming to the boat. Running to the boat. They do that roll and you feel that slack and you think they come off. A little better one. Little better one. Come on. Yeah, that one's kind of heavy enough to put a net on if I don't want to break my hook off. And I don't want to break my hook off, so I didn't have my net ready because most of the time you don't need one below this dam. That's a little better fish. Probably better than anything I caught last time I bumped it. Nah, close. Either way, it's better than them little 2-pounders, 1-pounders. There we go. Yeah. Woo. I might as well leave this out. I've got a lot of stuff in the way here, bait boxes, different stuff. Another chunk of white bass. That should unspin here in a minute. Yeah, now I barely have enough flow here to really do a lot, but we're gonna do something. 20,000 is not much. I should be more over there. Let me slow this dude down. Couple speeds. All right, y'all, let's get under this bridge and just anchor fish a minute. See if this rain slacks up. There we go. It ain't gonna like the spot lock under this bridge because the bridges mess with the GPS. But I'd like to get some of the rain off my camera. Let's see if I can anchor fish here. I might not be able to, might have too much flow here with this 1 ounce. We'll see here. See what this does. This one will hold. It needs another peg on it. And I got one of those too. Throw on a piece of white bass. I know this one. This has got a fish slime all over the line. We'll throw this right over here, right in that drop off. There we go, we're down. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. pull him up the current here. Now he's coming to me, that's good. Come on up here. Come on up here. He's making it easy, man. Coming all the way to the boat. Coming all the way to the boat. Now he's gonna go under the boat. There he is. No, he ain't. Right there is where he's gonna stay. I gotta pull him up this current. Woo! Don't shake my bait, I want it. I've got the last bit of the white bass on the hooks right now. And then it's Gasper Goo. Gasper Goo! Come on in here. Slime me all up. Come on in here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got one beating the rain under the bridge. Oh, owner SSW got you. Sure did. Still the same size fish, but it's a fish. Waiting on some bait to bite, if it will. I might throw this a little farther down. We had it right on the drop, but I might throw it farther down. Give it another spot. Yeah. Get it on out there. There we go. It'll settle somewhere. All right, y'all. This one here takes quite a bit to get it to settle. It's got to be out there towards the left to get it to settle down. Just got a 1 ounce on it. Look at there, look at there, look at there, look at there, look at there. Oh, he's pulling drag. He pulled some drag. Over there in the slack water, man. I don't know if he's any big or not, but he pulled some drag. We may have to go over there towards the left with the boat. He pulled some drag. I don't know what he is, but uh-oh, he's bigger. I felt that. Yeah, he's bigger. Okay, I'm gonna pull this in, y'all. And I'm not gonna try to land him in this current. We need to move over anyway, if that's where they're biting. We'll get this out of the way. This is a bigger fish than what we've caught. So let me drop the prop. We're gonna have to go out here in the rain and get him. And we might have found a real one out here, we'll see. He's realer than what we've caught so far. I can feel the weight. Yeah, he's realer than what we've caught. I see him, that's a nice one for this place. Yeah. Gave me a good roll. That's a nice one for this place. Come on. I hope that owner's got him good, because that's a good fish. Oh, don't, get off my, he's right in my prop, man. I see him, he's hooked under the lower side of the jaw there. It's kind of an odd hook set. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah, that's a good one for here. Yeah. Oh, he's about to come out. About to come out. Yeah, he's all marked up from coming off the nest. Ah. Yeah, that's a fat one for below Fort Loudoun Dam. Let me get up this way out of the rain real quick. Woo! Yeah. Right through the bottom of the jaw. That's an odd hook set, but we'll take it. He wasn't coming off there because his jaw is as thick as the width of that hook. The old owner got him. Come on. Okay, we got that. Cool. That's a good fish for below this dam. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can see how wide he is. Ugh. Yeah. Well, some bigger ones are starting to work up in here. All right, y'all. We're going to ease over a little bit. I think I got him more out this way. I got two over that way, so we'll ease over that way a second while I'm cutting up some Gasper goo. Oh, Gasper goo. Old Gasper goo's got a pretty big head on him. I'm gonna put just a small piece of this on there. This will make it sink faster. This is some of that old head meat. The head meat. I'm gonna get it farther than that other one, but still down there in the old slacker stuff. We pulled two out of that slacker stuff. Okay, I'm down right there. Oh shoot, oh shit. That's on that old Gasper goo piece. And something hit this one here at the same time. Yeah, this is on the Gasper goo. That's just a little bitty old piece we threw out there. Don't get up in that other line, he's right at it. Little bitty piece of Gasper goo, man. That was that old head meat. What do we got here? It's a blue catfish. Come on up here. I can just pull him up. Yeah, that was on the head meat. How good you hooked there, brother? Good enough. He ate that old head meat of the Gasper goo, man. Give me that bait back too. Well, we know they'll eat it. Yeah. That's the average fish around here. Uh-oh, 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 that's on the Gasper goo. Oh, he's pulling some line. That's on the Gasper goo. He pulled a little bit of line. He's coming straight to the boat, straight to the boat. How tight was my drag? Pretty tight. Straight to the boat. There we go. On the Gasper goo. See what we got here. Oh, blue cap. My Gasper goo is gone. But we got a blue cat to eat it. Boy, his mouth is all tore up. All tore up. Got like sores and stuff in there. Ugh. They're ugly when they come off the nest. Ain't no doubt about it. Oh, Gasper goo got a fish. Well, that's 2 fish it's got, actually. And these fish got sharper teeth this time of year. On the Gasper goo. Just sitting still. Look at the front of his face, if you can see that. Old beat up fish. See, now last time I was here, last 2 times I was here, I wasn't getting anything below the bridge in the steeper water. Just a bunch of small fish right in the flow. And so it seems like these fish are coming off the nest now and getting on up in here. So, hey, we'll take that. All right, y'all, I don't think the sitting still bite's gonna get us much more. I seen the water drop. They have cut it down from 20,000 to 16,000. That usually puts a hamper on the bite, you know, so we may go back to bumping. No, stop panning. I don't want to pan. I don't feel like panning. Yeah, we'll get above the bridge here. I'm gonna ride this channel ledge. Yeah, I don't have any flow here, hardly. They shut that water down. This had flow earlier. Maybe I'll see some white bass or something, skipjack or something pop sitting here. There's a fish on the Gasper goo, on the Gasper goo. Yeah. Yeah, there's still fish up in this Swift stuff. Play with. When you're bumping, it's a reaction strike, you know what I mean? Even if the bite got worse, there's old dinky thing. We'll take him though. We'll take him, because the bite just stopped. I barely got the prop on my trolling motor, because they really shut the flow down, big time. There we go. We got our Gasper goo back. I'll Gasper goo it again. Same piece. Stuff's tough, man. And we're hooked up. Or did he come off? I think he come off, or did he come off? Or what did he do? He's swimming to the boat. He's swimming to the boat. Yeah, Gasper goo. Old Gasper goo. And the Gasper goo is gone. It is gone, gone, gone. Drop on down there. Drop on down there. The old 1 ounce just ain't much. But you don't need much in 16,000. Oh, there's a bite right there. That fast. Right there. Come on in here. At least the old Gasper goo ain't going to waste. It's getting a few fish. Yeah, these up here by the dam ain't got no size to them. I might have seen a bait fish flip there, which is a good sign. Ooh, come on now. This fish has got some kind of weird something going on around him, and I don't know if I want to touch it. Some old flesh-eating disease or something. Yeah, that did not take too long. There we go, there we go, there we go. On the Gaspergoo, probably the same size fish, I'd say. Not a lot of good ones above the bridge. These are all the same size here. Got the Gaspergoo back again. Come on now. Just keep catching fish on the old Gaspergoo. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Throw out a couple of these anchor rods just for something to do. And then wait on some bait to pop. We're not deep here, and I'm over here because of these floodgates. The seam is pushed way over farther than what it normally would be. We'll put one over there. And yeah, I'm gonna wait for something to pop. White bass, yellow bass, skipjack. Anything we can use for bait. If it happens, it should happen. Starting around now till dark, we hooked up on something. It's not jumping like a skipjack. I don't know what we hooked on. Can't tell what it is by the fight. Don't feel like a white bass. Well, maybe it is a white bass. It's a white bass. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now, if I hook the white bass on that side over there, we may move over that way some more. Don't feel normal. What do we got here? We got a fish. I didn't get to see what it was because he come off and I had that glare of the sun. I was interested to see what it was. But there's two fish over towards the right, so we may move over that way. And we hooked up, low and slow. I don't know what we hooked up. He ain't very big. Probably old yellow bass. It's a yellow bass, we'll take it. Low and slow. Come on, man. And he got back in the water. You gotta be kidding me. Down on the bottom, I don't know what it is. It ain't jumping like a skipjack. So I'm gonna assume it's a white bass. It is, it's a striped bass. A true striper. We can't keep him, he ain't 15 inches. Dag blast it. Come on now. Come on now. These things here are ornery. They're just ornery. They're the hardest fish to get a hold of without finning you. Gosh dang, they got sharp fins. That's a true striper. We can't keep him. We'll try low and slow again. Hold it up, feel that line, wait till you feel that weight hit the bottom. It just tapped right there, pull it low and slow. That's probably yellow bass by the size of it. Maybe we'll keep this one. Ah, he's smaller than I want to keep. Get back in there. Get back in there. So everything's on the bottom. I'm waiting for stuff to come up to the top. We're hooked up right there, probably a yellow bass. No sign of a skipjack. Another small yellow bass. Get back in there. And they're out there in the swift water on the bottom. Okay, I think I seen something come to the top right there. When that starts, I'll get my popper fly out. Something got me on the bottom. Another yellow bass. I'm gonna keep you. It's a one baiter, but we're keeping him. I think I heard something flip right on the seam. I'm gonna get my popper fly ready. Oh man, this fly is coming apart. It's got a red line coming off it. That ain't good. Let's just try out here where I heard that pop. We're getting into that whatever hour you call this where the sun's going over. Should be stuff starting to hit top water. Nothing happened there. I'm going to go ahead and remove these catfish rods, get them out of the way. Because when I see stuff breaking, I want to be able to throw anywhere I see them breaking. Catfish bite seems to be done. There we go. That's bigger than a yellow bass. That's probably a white bass. Big old white bass. Low and slow. Low and slow. There we go. That's most likely a yellow bass. We'll winch them in here. I wish they were running bigger. Good summer bait. If they don't get bigger, I'm gonna have to start keeping a couple of them. All right, you jumped off the hook. You can stay there for a while. I'm gonna keep you. Sun's getting low. We don't have long to pull this off, but we're gonna use next trip, so. Looks like they're staying on the bottom. I don't see really much breaking. Oh shoot, something hit that fly right there. Well, it was in the rod holder. Let me throw that out there. Just leave it out there. Something come up to the top and grab that fly. So we'll put it right there in the holder. See if that happens again. we go. That's a yellow bass for sure, and I'm gonna keep them because not seeing a lot of white bass in this mix today. It's all yeller bass. Yep, that fly got hit right on the top. Look at there. Just sitting in the holder. If they'll hit a top water, I'll throw it, see what we got. This could be a white bass here. It feels like a white bass. We'll catch them how we got to. That's got to be a white bass. It is. We'll take it. Looks like we're going to be using white bass next trip. White bass, yellow bass. Let's throw that out there again. Just get down there for now. We can get them up later. Something's working, do it again, right? You get right there. I'm gonna pull straight up the back. Nice and slow. Something hit that fly, I believe. Something did get on that fly. Look at there, just floating in the holder. Look at there, something's on that fly. See what's on it. It is a yeller bass. No, it is a small white bass. Get down there with your buddies for now. We'll do what we gotta do. I got something on this spoon, y'all. It's just sitting there on the holder. Didn't even see it hit. That's another white bass. Big white bass. That's a big white bass there, man. Big old white bass. I believe we got a catfish bite right there. Get on down there. I'm gonna try that again. Just let it sit there. Let it sit there in the current. Maybe just sitting there with it, man. I'm gonna work this popper a second. Work the popper a little bit, see if that does anything. Yeah, there's something that just popped to my left there. Try it again. Okay, I seen something pop out there. It looked like a skipjack. I'm on the popper fly right here. Another white bass, feels like. That's what he is. You got me all looped. Let me throw this popper out in the swift. I'd like to see some skipjack. Be nice. I mean, it's that last 15 minutes before dark. If they're gonna hit top water, they're gonna do it now. There we go. Another white bass on the popper, over there in the calm stuff. Looks like it's all white bass. But this time of year, it's not a bad bait. That's what we caught the biggest fish on today, was white bass, so. Get on down there with your buddies. I can put them in the cooler later. Yeah, we're not gonna see no skipjack, I don't believe. There we go. Another white bass. Come on in here. Get it on out the way. I'm gonna pull the spoon again here. There we go, on the float. He's on there. That little fly seems to be outperforming the spoon at this present time, so I guess that's what we're gonna go with. What I can try, if they're hitting something just fluttering around like that, I got another sabiki I could throw out. And then I can work the spoon and let the sabiki just stay behind the boat there in the current. Let's try it. We don't have long out here. Let's get what we can. Just chunk that out in the current there. Not real far either. We'll let it sit there in the current. Let's get this one in. Come on up here. Another white bass. All right, y'all. They're not touching them flies that I just threw out. Not yet. They're not actually popping water like they should be. It's very weird out here. But they're here. And I'm not really catching them popping this popper. I'm more or less just pulling it. Here comes that dang lock. It's gonna mess everything up. Gonna get the current all jacked up. There we go. He's on it. Let's just put this up because that's what they're wanting now. Just leave them on a float sitting still. We'll give them what they want. That is a big white bass. There we go. There we go. No skipjack, but it's bait. I gotta keep count of those. You can only keep 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On my rod, that's yellow bass, 11, 12, another. So we're still good on these. We still good, man. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll try a couple more, y'all. We're gonna get out of here. Come on in here. I'm gonna call it with this one, y'all. Get the boat on the trailer before dark. Tried to swallow my fly. I'm gonna throw it one more time to get the blood off that fly. One more time. Get the blood off it. And we got one on almost. There we go. Ooh, I see them storms picking up that way. All right, y'all. We're gonna call it. Plenty of bait, no skipjack, but the biggest fish today was caught on white bass. As far as how we're catching them, they're being very weird, man. But we're catching them, so. Positive sign, the bigger fish. That's definitely a sign that the fish are getting a lot more off the nest now when you start seeing bigger fish up here. There's a skipjack right down there. I just seen him flip. Let me go ahead and drop the spot lock. I'm gonna pop this thing. I'm gonna pop this thing going down river. See if I can't pick up a skipjack. This is a video. There was fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out. There, I got a skipjack. I got a dang skipjack. I knew I seen one flip. Oh, and he come off. Big skipjack. He got my fly.